Hi Pisces, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, or Venus. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your May 16th to the 31st, 2020 reading for you. Now I ask if this reading resonates with you, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and also to subscribe to my channel. So let's dive into this reading. I'm going to be starting with your Spirit Guide animal cards. These are also your totem animals for this time. If you see these animals in the wild or you see an image of these animals, this is really your angels and your spirit guides tapping you on the shoulder, Pisces, saying, remember this message. Angel and spirit guide message for Pisces, May 16th to the 31st. Angel and spirit guide message for Pisces, May 16th to the 31st. Angel and spirit guide message for Pisces, May 16th to the 31st. Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. Ooh, goodness, okay. So, top here, the beaver spirit, and here, the horse spirit. So, lay a solid foundation. Freedom is yours. By laying a solid foundation, Pisces, freedom is yours. So, that is absolutely beautiful. And now we have your chakra cards. Angel and spirit guide message for Pisces, May 16th to the 31st. Angel and spirit guide message for Pisces, May 16th to the 31st. Angel and spirit guide message for Pisces, May 16th to the 31st. Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. So we have spiritual awakening and your angels and masters, which I really like to think of as your angels and your spirit guides, really moving you forward, which is beautiful for this reading, which is an angel and spirit guide message reading, where they're really right there with you, Pisces. Angel and spirit guide message for Pisces, May 16th to the 31st. Angel and spirit guide message for Pisces, May 16th to the 31st. Angel and spirit guide message for Pisces, May 16th to the 31st. Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. Ooh, fantastic. Okay, so at the heart of everything, what just flew right out is the Five of Pentacles, which is intense, but really, it's going, the Seven of Cups, it makes sense. The Page of Pentacles, which is an earth sign energy, a Taurus, a Virgo, a Capricorn. The High Priestess, Nine of Pentacles. Page of Swords, air sign energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. The Empress. The Chariot, which is a Cancer energy, a time frame of June 21st to July 22nd. The Hanged Man. And the Ten of Cups. I love that progression from the 9 to the 10. You are completing a cycle. You're standing in your power. You're seeing your worth, Pisces. And you are completing a cycle of what your heart wants. So it can be for some of you, Pisces, you are looking at what your heart wants, what your heart desires, and you're starting to see it more clearly. You're starting to see where it is that you want to be and who it is that you want to be and what it is that you stand for and where it is that you stand. For others, you are looking at your heart's desire and saying, this is what I'm going for. This is what I want. And kind of like, yeah, that's it. There's just this profound clarity to you. It's either you're getting there, you've gotten there, and things will not be the same because of it. They won't. Oh, let's start off with your spirit guide animal cards. We have the beaver spirit and we have the horse spirit. So the beaver spirit says lay a solid foundation. There we go. And the horse spirit says freedom is yours. So with the beaver spirit, laying a solid foundation is absolutely important. You need that. You need that for yourself. You need that to conquer fears. You need that to know where it is that you stand and what it is that you stand for. The solid foundation is what you're looking at. And you're looking at any cracks within yourself, within your foundational self, and saying either what can't be, I will not tolerate this anymore, and what is, and that you kind of need to, a patchwork that needs to be done. Because some of it you're going to be like, I can't tolerate it anymore. I'm redoing the whole foundation, or I'm redoing this whole section of it. And the other part, you're like, oh, okay, I can patch that. I can work with that. And it's going to be powerful for you. But it's also it can be emotionally draining. And it leads you to the horse spirit, where freedom is yours. If you lay this solid foundation, if you work on your foundational self, you enter into freedom. You enter closer to the freedom that you want, the freedom that you're seeking, the freedom that you're doubting can never be yours. And it's not that you're doubting it all the time. It's at times that you're doubting it. You're sitting there, you're looking at things and you're saying, maybe this just will never be. And that is wrong. You're having a spiritual awakening. This is the crown chakra. You're seeing things more clearly. You're understanding things more precisely. You're looking at things more because you are connecting with your angels and your spirit guides, with the earth, not the earth star, with the soul star chakra, which is located 6 inches above your feet. The earth star chakra is located 6 inches below your feet. And that's what you're really looking at with your foundational self. You're going to see that you're looking at what you want, what you desire, and what your roots are. And your angels and your spirit guides, excuse me, your angels and your spirit guides are really helping you see this much more clearly. Because at the heart of everything, you feel like an outsider looking in. You do. It's kind of like you're sitting out there and you want to be a part of the prosperity and the abundance, but it's like it's just not for you. You know, it just can't be at times. And this isn't, okay, with you Pisces, if you can conquer fear, you can conquer everything. But isn't that with everybody? So I always think of that as really funny. It's kind of like with Geminis, I myself am a Gemini, you know, if we can stop, you know, caring what everybody else thinks, we can conquer everything. But that plays for everybody. If you can stop fearing, if you can stop looking at everybody else and comparing yourself, you can conquer the world. You can. Because you're conquering your world. It doesn't mean that you have to conquer it like anybody else does. And here with the 5 of Pentacles, you're sitting out there. You're cold, it's wet, it's like, what am I doing? Turn around. Turn around, start looking at things differently. And it's time to ring the doorbell to success. It's time to say, it is time to call success into my home, or to step into success. And you might say, well, how do I do this? It starts by not feeling defeated. And that's a huge key. It also starts by starting, which sounds so silly, but it's so true. So much of what we're afraid of, we don't do because we're afraid of failing. It means too much to us. If I never succeed, I'll never, if I never try, I never have to know if I'll succeed or I'll fail. That kind of thing. And that's what I'm seeing here. It's kind of like, I need to see this truly, and I need to see myself truly. So I cannot be afraid. And I cannot stand on the outside of my success anymore. I just can't. And excuse my voice right now. I seem to be getting a bit of a cold, which is not cool. 5 of Pentacles moves to the Hanged Man. You see things differently from everybody else. It does not mean you see things wrong. It doesn't. I would take this difference and run with it. You see things differently, and it moves you forward. You see things differently, and it guides you to greater. Because as you see things differently, you see the world differently, you see success differently, you see yourself differently. Run with it. Let it be a part of you. Because as you do, as you sit here, seeing the world differently, seeing answers to questions, that's one of the reasons why you think you're a pauper. Why you don't think success can be yours, because your mind works so differently than everybody else's. First of all, you're such a compassionate, caring person. You give your heart to it all. You don't hold anything back. And that is that's a wonderful place to live, and it's also a place where you can sit there and think, oh no, I just can't anymore. I can't be hurt anymore. I can't be disappointed anymore. I can't be let down anymore. It's too much. And so you start to retreat. And as you retreat, things become too much again, because that's not where you want to be. And as you look at things differently, you need to conquer in your mind what you want. You do. And the repeat of the number 7 at your crown means you're going to be calling yourself out a lot. That might not be something that's comfortable. You're also going to be calling other people out. You don't want to be around liars. You don't want to be around manipulators. You don't care for it. And it's not like anybody seeks these people out and thinks, oh, that's really cool, that's great. It's that you're looking at things and you're saying, no, no more. I'm not making excuses for you. I'm not tolerating what I find intolerable. You are looking at what you desire, and then with the passion of your heart, your soul, yourself, you are moving forward. Unstoppable, absolutely determined. And people will underestimate you. Why? Because your heart is right there. This is a Cancer energy, a time frame of June 21st to July 22nd. This is another water sign energy. You yourself are a water sign energy, Pisces. And here, to be crowned by this water sign energy, it's like your heart right there. Your heart is in everything that you do, and it comes across as so. But because your talents are so different than everybody else's talents, or your way of, of breathing forth talent doesn't quite fit into mainstream, you're going to downplay yourself, or you're going to think, oh, it's just not right. Like, I have this great idea, but it's not a great idea because, this guy over here, he has a much better idea and he articulates himself better and everything like this. And, so I'm just going to leave it to him because mine, they're just going to laugh anyway. No, use this way of connecting with people that you have. Use this brilliance, use this passion, because it's going to get people swept up in it. And even if you fall and fail, at least you tried. And yes, I know you're tired of falling and failing, and you're like, Dane, seriously, if I fall one more time, I'm never going to get back up. But here's the thing, you are. Because you're learning so much more. You're seeing things so differently than before. And you're moving yourself forward. The Seven of Cups warns against imagining too much. And I don't mean that it warns against imagination. It means being lost in the daydream of your life. And saying, oh, one day this will be, one day that will be. It's like, no, now's the day, go for it. And it's saying, take daydream and make it into reality. Look at it and use your quote-unquote daydreaming abilities, or I say quote-unquote daydreaming because now it's manifestation. And it's saying, this is my world. This is my life. This is who I'm going to be. This is where I'll be in this amount of time. Give yourself a time frame. Give yourself an idea. And then go for it. Move in it. And become it. Because that's going to be powerful for you. It will also be really great for you to have a schedule. Pisces, I myself hate schedules because I think like they're a noose around your neck, right? And at like this exact time, you have to have 5 minutes for this and 10 minutes for this and everything like that, and it becomes too much. Don't make a schedule like that. Those are failure schedules. Or if you're like that, then that's awesome. But I find that type of schedule sets me up to fail. Broadly say, this is what I'm going to get done today. One thing. Start off with one thing. And then add more and more. See how much you can juggle. See how much you can do. See how much time everything takes. And then move forward like that. Because here, you are creating your dreams. And you are absolutely determined to do so. Absolutely. It's like nothing will stop you. 9 of Pentacles. Prosperity is yours. Bounty. Understanding. You are moving towards this prosperity. And it's surrounding you. Now, it's at your roots. So innately, people might have even said about you, Pisces, you're born under a lucky star. You have this way of winning things. You might have found that when you were a kid, if you entered into a raffle or anything like that, you'd win. Or you'd go for a prize, you'd win it. And that type of luck is coming back to you. It doesn't mean things just fall into your lap. But it does mean that you have this brightness around you. You have this sense of accomplishment. Utilize it. Okay? Because this prosperity and this bounty is becoming a part of you. And it is a part of you. And you're with the grapes of beauty. Planting the seeds of what you desire, reaping a harvest, tending what it is that you want. And it moves you towards what you love. It moves you towards what you need. 9 and then 10. You're moving towards progression. This is an end of a cycle. Now, it could be that your dream is to have a family. Okay? Just because that's what's depicted on this card. But your dream could also be to be successful. Maybe not have a family. Maybe, travel the world. It all depends. Whatever you dream of, whatever your soul, and it has to be your soul. It's not just what you think looks good on you in the moment. It's what your soul wants. You are moving towards that. And you've completed one whole cycle that has either gotten you closer to your dream. Because I believe that every single hardship, disappointment, pain, everything that we're curious about, everything that we seek moves us towards a greater sense of self, and towards our life purpose. So you've completed one whole cycle, and you're moving towards the happiness that will become you. You're moving towards what you desire, what you need, what you want. And as you do so, excuse me, you're cutting through doubts, fears, and apprehensions. You're becoming a student of your mind, of clear thought, of clear vision, of saying, is this where I want to be? Is this what I desire? Why am I held back here? What is it that I want from here? And as you're cutting through doubts and fears, clear thought is becoming a part of you. And you have a beautiful, beautiful mind. You also have, with the repeat of the pages, here there's a sense of innocence. There's a sense of, curiosity. There's a sense of study. There's a sense of childlike wonderment about you. I would utilize that, because so often as we grow older, we forget how to be happy, how to embrace wonder, how to, look at life as something miraculous. And that's what you're doing. And as you do so, you have my two favorite cards in the whole entire deck right here. And I love you have the digression here from 3 to 2 with the High Priestess and the Empress. And it's kind of like, as you create what you desire, you're going to find that you see things so much more clearly, and things aren't what they seem. So here it looks like she's sitting on a crescent moon, right? Well, she's actually sitting on an octopus tentacle. And that's what you're going to see about things. They're not what they seem. They're so much more complex, or so much more straightforward, depending on your nature or depending on what you're looking at, than you thought they were. And so as the veil is lifted from your eyes, as you see things more clearly, as you gain a greater understanding, you turn towards greater mysteries. Okay, so you're going to turn towards the more spiritual. The more spiritual aspect of what you desire, what you want, what you need, where it is that you want to be. But you're also turning towards what is your truth. You're turning towards what you need inside to move you forward, what you love, what you want. And as you do so, with the High Priestess, you know that you see things differently. And it's no longer a burden, it's a blessing. It's like, this is where my blessings come from. This is where my power comes from. This is me. And I will not be like everybody else, because I'm more. You are more, Pisces. And as you see that you are more, you are pregnant with the possibilities. You are nurturing the creation of what you want. You're claiming a throne you thought was lost. You're finding a voice that you didn't realize got swallowed by everybody else's. And as you embrace this passion, this power, this purpose, this understanding, you become a student of prosperity. You also are very mindful of the seeds that you are planting, because you know that they will reap a harvest. They will bear fruit. And you want to be sure of the fruit that they bear. So you're making sure that it's nourishing. You're making sure that it's, helpful to you to move forward. What I'm saying, excuse me, what I'm saying here is that there's something that you want, okay? And by planting these seeds, okay, seeds of intention, kind of think of our lives as tending this big garden, okay? And with the fruit that you want to bring to your house, okay, to your life, to yourself, you want it to be nourishing, you want it to be prosperous, you don't want it to be poisonous, you don't want it to be hurtful or harmful to you. You want to be so much more. So that's what you're studying here. You're studying what to plant within your life. You're studying what you desire, what you need, what you want. And as you study, you see. And as you see, you'll understand that by planting these seeds within your mind, by studying yourself and moving forward, you start to see greater mysteries come, greater truths come your way, greater power is a part of you, and it moves you towards what you love. But it also moves you towards, again, not being like everybody else. Your difference is what makes you stand out in a very positive way, in a very profound way. And as you embrace this power and as you embrace this truth, your subconscious message is the Two of Swords. Subconsciously within your mind, you see two avenues and two avenues only. You think it can only be A or B. It can only be like this. You're going to see by turning inward, by connecting with the greater mysteries, by connecting with your greater power, greater truth comes. And you're going to start to see a third option open. A sword carved from your own spirit, your own self, your own soul. And it's a mastery of self that you are moving towards. And it's the mastery of self within the moment. It doesn't mean for years and years to come. That opens up this different path that leads you to something so much greater and so much more, quote unquote, you than you had ever expected. It's kind of like when something just fits a person, you're like, oh my gosh, that's so you. That's what you're moving forward for. And that's what you want. That's so you. And then your subconscious chakra message is personal power. You have more power than you realize. This is your solar plexus chakra. Listen to your gut. Listen to your gut and let the power thrive and let the power shine. And then your subconscious spirit animal message is the dog spirit. Be loyal to what you love. Seriously, Pisces. Be loyal to what you love. Be loyal to the love that you have in your heart, the passion that defines you. And you will find that by being loyal to what you love, you carve a path in your life that is stunning and that people look at and are awed by. All right, Pisces, I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I am sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all, and be safe. Bye.